going south.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. It all lies in the intention. So, nowadays there's a lot of comfort around us. We have our houses, we have all sorts of technology in our lives. Do you think at a certain point, comfort gets a little bit dangerous where it holds you back from taking risk and going out of your comfort zone to, like see and face challenges? So, do you think at one point comfort gets a little bit too dangerous where if you're staying in your comfort zone, you're actually holding yourself back from taking risk, from, facing challenges and actually growing in life?
Absolutely. I think, eventually what we're all doing is we're working towards making our lives comfortable. But you have to understand comfort doesn't equal peace. There's a very big difference here. There's a line within the Gurbani that says, "Jo nar dukh mein dukh na mane, sukh sne aur peh na jaake kanchan mati mane." That means that the one of with the highest wisdom believes that pleasure and pain are the same, gold and dust are the same, and they're not affected by um, happiness or sorrowness or things like that. So what I'm trying to say here is it doesn't mean that treating gold and dust as the same doesn't mean to sell your cars and to live an excluded life or to sell your gold and roll in the mud. That's not what it means. It means that while you were doing all this, keep an attitude of if it comes, it's meant to be, it will come. If it goes, that is okay too. So if we're relating comfort to peace, I think that's where the challenge begins or the disconnect begins because I think comforts will bring me peace. Rather, I've seen people, and I've said this before as well, I've seen people who make $300 an hour to be the most depressed people on earth. And I've seen people who make $30 an hour to be the most happiest people on earth. So there's that mix. So just because the comforts and the money that you're making doesn't shape your happiness and your peace, you can be peaceful. And I'll give you a very simple example. Um, I sell real estate, like we talked about. So there was, I think it was 14 days, and I sold $5 million worth of real estate. So that amounts to some good commission.
Mhm.
So when I posted that, because in our line of work, you have to post on social media. So then your clients are happy and people see and you get more clients. It's a natural process, normal process. So when I posted that I sold $5 million in 14 days, one person came up to me and said, Ricky, can you please teach me the art of doing this? And to me, selling that 5 million within 14 days wasn't an act that I did. Remember where we started the conversation from? This is something that happened through grace and it happened. If you want to ask me the art of being okay if you sell 5 million or $500, I will tell you that art. But if you ask me the art of making